Hey, what is up, you guys? I hope you had a profitable week. The market hit all-time highs, and we have had 5 green days in a row in the stock market. For the most part, it has been all good news in the market this week. The meme stocks like GameStop and AMC seem to have calmed down. However, BlackBerry was bullish on Friday, creeping up on the $13.50 mark. In my opinion, you're better off taking profits if you haven't already, and just keep a small position if you really don't want to stop trading these stocks. I know for a fact that the smart money is gone and it's time to move on to better things like SMG or Apple, but you can never go wrong with buying Apple stock. Let's move on to my first pick for the week. My first pick for this week is Best Buy. Their headquarters is located in Minnesota. Their website is bestbuy.com. Their sector is consumer cyclical. Their industry is specialty retail. Their CEO is Miss Corey Sue Berry. Their market cap is $29.65 billion. Their average volume is 3,250,824. Their 52-week range is $48.11 all the way up to $124.89. And their earnings date is February 25th, 2021. The reason why Best Buy is in my top picks for this week is because they have a catalyst coming up, which is earnings. I expect for Best Buy to have one of their best quarters ever. So I'm expecting Best Buy to take off before earnings. Best Buy has been the only company that sells electronics in a physical store that is constantly improving to keep up with Amazon, their biggest competitor. Best Buy operating revenue has been increasing for the past 5 years, as well as their profit growth. The number of shares outstanding are decreasing every year, and they hold more assets than liabilities. They have an average price target of $127.15, with a low price target of $97 and a high price target of $150. Let's take a look at the chart. As you can see, we hit a double bottom around 106 and we bounced back. This stock has been bullish the last 5 days, just like the market has been. And I'm expecting and waiting for a pullback to around the 106 to 109 area. And then I see us hitting the 120 mark to the 125 mark. And we can for a pullback. And then I can see us hitting 120 to the 125 mark and possibly past even all-time highs. I can also see that we might be doing a reverse cup and handle pattern forming. We don't know yet. We have to see what it wants to do. The next stock in my top picks for this week is WWE. WWE's headquarters is in Connecticut. Their website is wwe.com. Their sector is communication services. Their industry is entertainment. Their CEO is none other than Mr. Vincent McMahon. They have a market cap of $3.83 billion. The average volume is 991,246. Their 52-week range is $29.10 all up to $60. WWE just had earnings, and Wall Street did not like what they saw. The stock dropped from $55 to $49 and some change after earnings. You must be wondering, why would WWE be in my top picks for this week? And well, let me tell you why. WWE has been around for as long as I can remember, and WWE will still be around for another 50 plus years. They were hit by the pandemic, so they haven't been able to sell tickets to their shows, which most of them get sold out. On top of that, WWE is now part of the Peacock family, which Peacock is young, but they have over 15 million users and counting. WWE is very good at finding ways to bring in money. On top of that, they also renewed a deal with Saudi Arabia, which WWE gets $50 million per show, and they usually do 2 shows per year. I think that we can get this stock at a very good price in the coming week if we are patient. The analysts have an average price target of $60.33, with a low price target of $47 and a high price target of $72. Let's take a look at the chart. As you can see, we recently hit a high of $60, but the all-time high is $100, which was hit in April of 2019. On Friday, WWE took a hit because earnings were not too good. On Friday, WWE took a hit because earnings weren't too good. I think we could see a continuation of WWE falling for a few more days. But when we start consolidating, I'm going to start buying calls. Right now, we have a support of around 49.50. If we break that, I can see us hitting 46.90 and using that as support, then converting 49.50 into resistance. If you see a continuation to the downside, you can ride puts and sell them once we hit this next support. Then you can ride calls or shares back to the upside. I can definitely see this stock recovering in the next few weeks as WWE events are allowed to have more people in their shows. If I'm certain about something is that WWE knows how to set up sold out events. So when they're allowed to get people back into their shows, you can expect that revenue to go up again. The next stock in my top pick for this week is Stag Industrial. Their headquarters is in Boston, Massachusetts. Their website is stgindustrials.com. They're in the sector of real estate. Their industry is REIT Industrial. Their CEO is Benjamin Butcher. They have a market cap of $4.86 billion. The average volume for this stock is 1,179,601. Their 52-week range is $17.54 with a high of $34.50. Their earnings date is on February 10th, 2021, which is right around the corner. Most of you guys probably have never heard of Stag Industrials. Stag Industrials is a real estate investment trust focused on acquisitions and operating of single-tenant industrial properties throughout the United States. The reason this stock is in my top pick is because while I was doing some research, I came across some information that Senator Gary Peters from Michigan had recently purchased the stock on January 15th. And every time a senator buys a stock, they tend to go up because they know information that we don't. But STAG also has earnings coming up, so the Honorable Gary Peters of Michigan knows something that we don't. I don't recommend going all in on this company just because of a senator bought it, but I would monitor the stock closely. Then I would come up with a game plan, but we have to wait and see what it opens up on Monday, because it could take off any moment, or it could just do nothing as well, and it could just trade sideways for the next few days. They have an average price target of $31.50 with a low price target of $30 and a high price target of $33. Let's take a look at the chart. The all-time high for STAG is $34.50, and we could possibly see it sooner than we think. If we can break $31.66, we can see $32.50 and beyond. Gary Peters bought the stock when it was trading around $30.80 to $31.15. So if you can get it for a better price than that before earnings, you should have a profitable trade. However, I will not hold this stock through earnings. Earnings to me are a flip of a coin. So I'd rather get out of my position the night before earnings, or I wait for them to announce earnings, see how the stock reacts, and I just ride the stock to the direction it decides to take. If we break 30.60, I wouldn't touch the stock at all, because I feel like it would just keep going down. You can buy puts, but I just don't see this. I just wouldn't touch it. I would just rather trade something else. But as you can see here, we see a cup and handle pattern again. So we can probably catch it around 30.50 and then see maybe all-time highs again by Thursday. If you found this video useful, please leave a like. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. And don't forget to subscribe, because I will be doing a giveaway when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Stay woke, and I hope you have a profitable week.